everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a video on what I got for my birthday for 2021. I wasn't going to post this video, to be honest, but I posted quite a few pictures on my Instagram stories of my presents and stuff like that, and a lot of you were asking me to do this video, and I thought I would, just because I always get requests to film this video, and I just thought, well, you know, it might be quite nice for people to see what I got, because I know a lot of people tell me when they've watched my video they get ideas to give people gifts themselves, and it's inspiration for some people who've got the same tastes as me. So I do get that. I get a lot of my inspiration from these types of videos, so I do understand that. I just want to say before I get into this video, this is not me bragging, this is not me showing off, this is me showing gratitude for people who've given me gifts, and also just because, like I said, people wanted to see this video. And if you are new to my channel and you would like to support me, you can do so by just clicking that subscribe button, and also by clicking that notification bell down below so that you receive updates whenever I post a new video in the future as well. First of all, I'm going to show you what Alex Eads got me. Alex is the mum to Charlotte, who was my friend here on YouTube, and she sadly passed away a few years ago from brain cancer, and she sends me a gift on Christmases and birthdays, which is really kind of her, and I always say she doesn't have to do it, but she just likes doing it. First thing she got me, which I thought was really sweet, is this book. It's a notebook. It's in a dark sort of blue colour, and it's got these dogs illustrated on it, which I absolutely love. They're really beautiful illustrations. The way that they've been done is they've all got these little flowers in them, so it's really pretty. And of course I love dogs. I have a dog myself. And then it's just got some space in here to write, and each page has got different illustrations and they're colour coded. And this is from Roger Laborde. Laborde or Laborde? I don't know. But this is so pretty, and I just thought it was such a lovely gift. And then she also got me this, which is a notebook, and it's called Letters to My Future Self. And the idea of this is that you have a letter, you write a letter to your future self, and then you seal it with the date and time that you want your future self to open it. And at the moment there's a lot of things I want to say to my future self, especially the way I've been feeling recently, so I've got a lot to say. So those were from Alex, so thank you so much, Alex. Next up, I'm going to show you what my friends got me this year. This year was actually a really nice birthday. I think because last year it was difficult to do anything because we were still in lockdown, I really appreciated this birthday. I did quite a lot actually. I went to Leeds Castle, I went to the theatre, I went to see the new Cinderella musical, which was amazing by the way, and I also went to see my friends on the weekend. We had dinner and we went to Greenwich, we had a look around the market. We went to a really awesome restaurant in Greenwich called the River Garden Cafe, which is a dog friendly restaurant, so it was great because my friends have a new dog, and also I have Unity, who is now retired, so it's different to when they're working dogs. So we went there with the dogs, they had doggy ice cream, such a nice day out, and they got me some really amazing gifts. Firstly, from my friends Helena and Terry, they got me this beautiful, beautiful little flower, which is in this kind of cloche, this kind of like cloche dome, and you can see it's like an embroidered flower, and it's buttercups, and it's also got the Latin name here on the bottom. And this is so beautiful, and I have a lot of yellow accents in my room. The main colour of my room is like a deep sort of dark green, as you can see, like it's a botanical theme, my room, and then I have accents of gold and yellow, so this will look perfect in my room. And buttercups are quite special to me because one of the last pictures I took of my pet dog Freddie, who died last year, was a picture of him in buttercups, so they always remind me of him. So this is such a lovely gift, it's just so beautiful. So thank you so much, Helena and Terry. It's absolutely amazing. Next up, from my friend Daniel. Daniel got me this gift set from the Body Shop, and it's the Rose, Glowing British Rose gift set, and it's a little gift box, and inside you get a shower gel, you get a little pink loofah, you get a body yogurt, and you get a hand cream and a little soap as well. And bless him, he was really unsure of what to get me because he didn't know what scent I would like, and he got some help choosing me this, but I said to him that this was my favourite scent, so he was very relieved that he'd got it right, bless him. But I genuinely do love this particular fragrance from the Body Shop. I actually use the body yogurt all the time from this range, so I'm actually really happy to have this because I will use everything from this, and I just think it's such a sweet gift and just so much more sweeter knowing that he spent so much time trying to choose what one to get me, bless him. From my friend Al got me this. Now this is the Cards Against Humanity Absurd box. So for those of you who have never played this game or don't know what it is, it's an interesting game, let me tell you that. So basically the idea is you have black cards and you have white cards. The black cards have questions and then the white cards are answers, and you have to give the person who has read out the black card the answer that you think is the most funniest in your mind, and whoever gets the most cards at the end of the game wins. But the answers on the cards are very interesting. There's some very questionable answers, but it's a very funny game. But you have to have very dark humour to enjoy this game. Me and my friends do. We have very dark humour. We're terrible people, we know this. But this is basically an extension box, or you can use it on its own. But this is great because it's a lot more compact, because I have the full set and it's really heavy, so whenever we go out I can never bring it because it's too heavy, but I will definitely bring this one with me because it's a lot more lightweight. Then from my friend Steph, she got me this really cute little pin from Paper Chase. It's a Prosecco bottle with a little glass of fizz, and this is just so cute and very me because I'm a massive Prosecco drinker. I've drunk quite a lot over the last few days. She got me that, and then she got me this other amazing thing. She got me this. This is like a crystal rose. It's very sparkly and prismatic, and it's in this cloche dome again, and it lights up, but it's so beautiful and it's just absolutely stunning. I could look at this all day and it's just really pretty. So that's everything that my friends got me this year. As you can tell, I have very sweet, very thoughtful, very lovely friends. I'm very lucky to have 5 such good friends, so I feel very blessed as a person. From my nan and granddad, I received this beautiful scarf from Fable. I really like Fable things. They have so much good stuff. A lot of it is, you know, very kind of inspired by nature. So they've got scarves, they've got purses, they've got jewellery. There's a lot of different stuff. It's a really great accessory shop. They got me this beautiful scarf. Now I had actually said that I wanted this particular scarf from them, and this is from their Hedgerow collection, and this is the Pashmina scarf, so it's a bit more heavier and thicker material than some of their other ones, and this has a beautiful pattern on it. It's a cream colour and it's got this pattern of owls, and you've also got robins on there. You have flowers, butterflies, mushrooms like toadstools. You've got blue tits, all different kind of animals and wildlife that you would expect to see in the Hedgerow. And this is a beautiful pattern. I really loved this, and it had gone out of stock because it was so popular, and they had a restock of it. So that is what I got from them, and I'm so happy because I just absolutely love this. It's just such a beautiful scarf, and it's really nice quality as well. So thank you very much, Nan and Grandad. Now I'll move on to what my auntie got me. We went out for dinner. We went to see the Cinderella musical. Originally it was going to be me and my mum going to see that, but my mum couldn't come with me because she wasn't feeling very well. So in the end, me and my auntie went, and we went out for dinner, and she gave me money because she didn't know what to get me this year. So she wanted to just give me money so that I could choose something for myself. So when I went out with my friends yesterday, there's a shop in Greenwich Market that I really wanted to look in, and it's a shop that has all book themed accessories and merchandise. They have book themed bags, they have really beautiful editions of classic books, they have jewellery, they have so much stuff. It's like my dream shop, and I had seen a bag in the window and I really wanted it, and I bought it for myself, and it's this one. So this is the Peter Rabbit book bag. So it has a beautiful blue cover. It says The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter. It has the spine, and it also has a little blurb on the back. So it literally looks like the book, but it's actually a bag, which is absolutely amazing. It has a strap, or you can use it as a clutch bag, and it also comes with a lovely little dust bag as well, and it's just so beautiful. It was originally 54, but it had gone down to 33 in the sale because this one's going to be discontinued. So I absolutely love Beatrix Potter. As some of you might know, it's just like one of my favourite things. So when I saw this, I was like, that's meant to be. So that's what I bought with the money that my auntie gave me, and I'm really happy that I got it. Now I want to move on to what my mum and dad got me. Pajamas! So you know me, I love getting new pajamas for my birthday and Christmas. It just doesn't feel right if I don't get a new pair of pajamas. So they got me this pair. So they are in this peachy colour, and they say just peachy on them, and they have these two peaches on the front. And then here we have the bottoms to go with them. But I really like these. They are so cute, and they kind of remind me of Animal Crossing a bit, you know, that whole vibe. So I really like those, and they feel really comfortable. So another thing they got me, which I had actually asked for this year. So this is again from Fable. You can see I love Fable, and this is a blue satchel, and it has a bumblebee on it, and it is just so beautiful. So it has this beautiful bumblebee on the front with flowers on it. It's quite spacious as well, actually, so it's got a lot of room. And I don't actually currently own a blue bag of this size, and I need quite big bags to carry all my stuff in, and this one will fit quite a lot in there. But I had just seen these on their Instagram, and I was like, oh, I just really want one. And I really particularly wanted the blue, just because I thought it was beautiful. So my mum bought me this one, and I just love it. Again, from my parents, I received this Emma Bridgewater mug. So you know, with me, if you've watched a lot of these kinds of videos that I do, I always get a new Emma Bridgewater mug on my birthday and for Christmases. We always get each other them, so we've got quite a collection now. We just like to collect them. And I had seen this one, and I was really like inclined to buy it for myself, but my mum said, no, I'll buy it for your birthday. So she got it for me, and it has farmyard animals on it. I believe this was brought out for Easter, actually, and it's in this lovely yellow colour, and it says bright new morning on it in the actual cup itself. That was the one that I got this year, so I'm very happy to have it. I think it's just so beautiful. The next thing I got was some new bedding. Now, this is probably a really random thing to get for your birthday, I do know this, but I really needed some new bedding because I had to get rid of a lot of my old bedding when I was redecorating my room, because a lot of that was blue and pink, and my room is now green, so I needed to try and get rid of it and get some new bedding. But I got this new set of bedding from M&S from my parents. It's white, and it has flowers on it, so you've got really cute dainty flowers like buttercups and little pink flowers, and it's got bumblebees on it as well. And you know, my room is botanical, so I wanted something more botanical looking, so I got these. But they're really soft because they are pure cotton, so they're really nice quality, and for the summertime it's nice to have things like this because it's very breathable. From my parents, I received this beautiful bag, and this is from Elizabeth Scarlett. Now, this is in a really deep turquoise blue, and it has a tiger pattern embroidered on it. It's such beautiful quality, and it also has pink flowers on it too. I love tigers, they are one of my favourite animals, and it just looked so striking. I saw this on their Instagram, and I had just been admiring it for ages. So she got this for me for my birthday. Now, like I say, it is technically advertised as a makeup bag, but you can definitely use this as like a clutch bag as well, because I've seen people do that. It comes with a dust bag as well, and it's just beautiful. I also received this beautiful new purse from them as well. I had really wanted to get a new purse for a while, and I wanted to get a smaller one, and I had seen this one on Yoshi, which I love. I absolutely love their stuff. I have a lot of their bags. I also have one of their other purses, but I wanted a smaller one. So this is a new collection, and it's their bookworm range that they do. So they have bags and purses that have all different collections of books on them. They're all kind of like tactile as well, so you can feel them, so it's really cool. And this is their Jane Austen collection, so it has a little cameo picture, and it has different Jane Austen titles like Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Northanger Abbey, Sense and Sensibility, so a lot of her really famous ones. And I just really liked it. I thought it was just so beautiful, so I had said I wanted this for my birthday, and she got it for me. Now, I also want to show you guys a few antique things that I got for my birthday. So since I redecorated this room, I will do a video of this room, by the way, at some point soon, now that I've got it how I want it. But I have been trying to shop online for really cute little odd curiosities and vintage oddities and like antique things because I just think it's nice to have things that not everyone else is going to have. This beautiful Victorian candle holder. It's brass and it has this really lovely intricate design on it, and it's just very, very beautiful, and it's just got so much detail to it. And I just really think this is just such a nice thing to have. And then she also got me this, which I thought was really interesting. So this is a Victorian silk painting. So this is a painting that's been painted on silk, and it's in this gold Baroque style frame. And as you can see, it's rather careworn on the back, but it is Victorian, and it is just very, very beautiful. And I love miniature paintings. I've been looking for a few for a while, and she found this one for me and she got it for me, so I have this for my shelves, which I'm very happy about. Next thing I have is an outdoor cinema projector. So this is from Dr. Q, and basically I really wanted to get an outdoor cinema projector because I really want to do outdoor cinema nights with friends and family over the summertime. And I have all the other equipment. I have like a screen that I use for my YouTube videos with a white background, so I have all the other things. All I needed to get was a projector, so my mum got me this one. So you can connect this to your phone or your TV or your laptop or other smart devices, I believe, and you can watch different shows and stream them via connection. So you can watch things on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever you want to do. But it's great because I plan to have lots of movie nights over the summertime and have little backyard cinema nights, which I think will be really cool because our garden does look beautiful. So I think that it would be nice to be able to do that in the gardens. Now moving on to books that I got for my birthday. I always get a lot of books for my birthday because I always ask for a lot of them, and I can read them because I have like apps to use to read print books, and I just like to have print books. I know some people who've got visual impairments like me prefer Kindle books. I do too, but certain ones, especially if they're illustrated or the special editions, I just like to have them as print books because I like to collect them, and then, you know, if I ever have kids, I can pass them on to my kids or whatever not, or I can lend them to someone, or someone else can get enjoyment out of them when I'm finished. And I like collecting them, so I do have a lot of print books and I can read them because a lot of people ask me this question all the time: how can you read print books? You're visually impaired, how do you read them? I can read them, and I have methods of doing that. First up, I got one of the Penguin classic books. So these are very special editions of classic works of literature, and they are cloth bound books, and they have really beautiful covers on them. So she got me Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, which I have read cover to cover. I love Jane Eyre. Like, Jane Eyre is honestly one of my favourite classics next to Frankenstein. I love both of those. But I just love Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is a wonderful book, I think. I think it's just such an interesting story, and I think that it's very modern for its time because Jane Eyre doesn't put up with any rubbish, and I think that we need more women like that. And like I say, this is more of a collector's thing for me because I have read this on an audiobook, so I do know the story, but I just like having them. I like having them to look at and having them on show. I also got this book. This is called The Mystic Year: Folklore, Magic and Nature by Alison Davies. It's a beautifully illustrated book. It's got some gorgeous illustrations in it, and it's basically a book that is on spirituality and nature and different spiritual events and different kind of things that happen throughout the year. And it's a really interesting way of looking at different things that occur in nature and kind of their meanings and spiritual beliefs behind them. I find it very interesting to read on things like that. I also received this book. This is called Florography, an illustrated guide to the Victorian language of flowers by Jessica Roux, which is spelled R-O-U-X. This is an illustrated guide to different flowers and the meanings behind them and how they were used in Victorian bouquets. So Victorians were very into flowers and meanings behind them, and they used to talk with flowers. So for example, I was reading through this book and I found out that sunflowers means false riches, but then I found out that lavender means deceit. So when you pair those together, it basically means that you distrust your business partner. So there's really interesting meanings behind the different flowers, and it's funny because if you received a bouquet back in Victorian times and you didn't know the first thing about flowers, you could have been getting a really nasty message and you wouldn't know because you wouldn't know the meanings. But I've been reading about different ones, so I'm trying to kind of know the different ones, so I'll kind of try and decipher meanings out of different bouquets of flowers. Not that I think anyone puts that much effort into flowers these days, but I kind of wish they did, but I will know the meanings behind them anyway, so I thought that was very interesting. I also received this book from my mum. This is called By Ash Oakenthorne, and this is by Melissa Harrison, and this is a best-selling book. It's won a lot of awards, and it's a children's story, but it's very lovely inside. The illustrations are beautiful, and apparently this is a very good book for anyone who loved The Borrowers. And The Borrowers was actually one of my favourite stories because it was my nan's favourite, and she really got me into The Borrowers when I was young, so it reminds me of my nan, who sadly passed away last year. So I'll enjoy reading this because I will be interested to see how it compares to The Borrowers. I also received this poetry anthology book, and it's called A Poem for Every Summer Day, edited by Ali Ezeri. And I have all 3 of the other seasons, so I have spring, autumn and winter, and summer was the last one I needed to get. And it basically has a poem for every day of the summertime by different poets. Another book I received was this book called New Botanical Paintings by Harriet de Winton, and this is a guide on how to paint botanical flowers. I do a lot of kind of drawing and painting on my iPad particularly, and I really like botanical paintings, but I'm not very good at them at all. I wish I was, which is why I wanted this book, because I'm hoping it might help me to get a bit better at painting them, just because I really want to try and be better at botanical paintings. I have this book, which is called Morris by Charlotte and Peter Fiel, and this is a biography on William Morris and his life and his artistic work, because I actually have William Morris wallpaper now in my room. I have the Blackthorn print, and I was really interested to hear about his life and about his work. I also received another poetry anthology, and it's this one, and this is called Tiger, Tiger Burning Bright, an animal poem for every day of the year. And this, I believe, was in collaboration with the National Trust, and I think Nosy Crow, the publisher, made this one, so that's how you know it's going to be good, because they make really good books. But it's got beautiful illustrations in it. Like, the illustrations are absolutely incredible, and I just love the fact it has a poem about different animals, and I just find it so interesting to read through the different poems and to see what day has what poem in it, and it's just beautiful. It's so lovely to look at. My mum bought me some really lovely pieces of clothing because I really wanted some new clothes. I'm very much into a certain aesthetic called Cottagecore, which you might know if you're on Instagram. It's a very specific style. It is very like feminine and very much inspired by nature, and it's very whimsical, but I love that kind of look. So I have a few clothes to show you. I have this one which I'm wearing actually, which is from Dorothy Perkins, which I got for my birthday, and it's lovely. It's a yellow sheer dress with a pink and blue flower pattern, and it's really pretty. I also have this one, which I was so happy to receive. This is from H&M, and it's from their Wildflower collection. It's a Bardo dress with a sheared top, and it has this really lovely pattern of wildflowers in white and purple and yellow, and the actual dress itself is a very light green colour, and this is one of my favourite colours to wear. And I really wanted this, but it was sold out everywhere. But my mum managed to find it when it was back in stock. She got one of the last ones and she bought it for me for my birthday, and I was so happy to open this. I also received this lovely blouse from Sugar Hill Brighton. This is a blue blouse, and it has a very small pinstripe pattern on it, and it has this embroidery to the actual neckline, and it has little bees and flowers in different pastel shades on the front, and it's really lovely. It has also this lovely multicoloured stitching to the arms as well, and it's really lovely. I also received this dress. This is white, and this is another sheared dress. It is a knee-length dress. It has pink roses on it, and it was from New Look. She also got me this red sheared dress. Now this one has a white flower pattern. It's V-neck, and it has this really cute little ruffling to the hem, and it's just so nice, and it's a very nice bright colour. And lastly, for clothes, I received this lovely little blouse, again from New Look. This is in a mustard sort of colour, and it has little white flowers on it. It has this kind of poplin style to the front with this ruching here to the chest area and also to the sleeves as well, and it's 3/4 length sleeves, and it's just really sweet. I also received this really cute little parasol from my mum as well. It's ivory and it's a lace parasol, and it kind of looks like something you would see in Bridgerton, which is why she got it for me, because that's very much the vibe I go with these days. I've got a very specific taste, but it works for me. She also got me this really cute little trinket. So this is something from the Peter Rabbit shop, and it's basically this little ornament. This is in like a dome cloche kind of thing, and it's a little cutout, and it's Peter Rabbit posting a letter in a post box, and it's just so pretty. It's really sweet, and this is very much the kind of thing that I absolutely love. I love Peter Rabbit, and I love having this kind of thing as little trinkets. She also got me this little gift set from the White Company, and this is their collection of fragrance oils, and you get 3 different ones in here. So in this one you get pomegranate, you get Seychelles, and you also get lime and bay. And I wanted this because I have my diffuser from Neon, which I use all the time, and to be honest, I don't really find that I use as many scented candles these days because I've got that. So I wanted some more fragrance oils to use in it, so she got me this set, so I'll be able to try them all out. I've not tried any of these scents before, so I'm very excited to see what they smell like. I also received this little bag. This is from Sass & Belle, and this is a reusable bag, and it's one of those ones that folds up into a small little shape, and it's a fox sleeping, and it's so damn cute and I love it. I also received some new jewellery. I got this lovely little necklace from Bill Skinner. So this is it. This is a pendant, and it is an otter diving, and it's kind of like diving amongst the reeds, and there's a little fish hanging on the actual pendant as well, and there's little different coloured stones, but it's really sweet. It's got so much detail to it, and it's absolutely lovely, and I really like otters. Now this next gift was pretty much my main present, like the thing that I had asked for, and like one of the big presents kind of thing. So this is a ring, and it's from Alex Monroe. I had really wanted to get like a signet ring for a while, although I didn't want to wear it on my little finger. I wanted to have it for a different finger. So I got this one, and it's their Victoriana heart signet ring. So let me show you. So this is what it looks like. It is a really lovely gold heart, and it has this really lovely detailing to it. So it's supposed to look like a Victoriana heart, and it's just so nice, and I think it's just so delicate and really pretty, and I just love the detail to it, but at the same time it's quite small and understated. And I love Alex Monroe jewellery. I have a couple of things from them already from last Christmas, so when I saw that I just absolutely fell in love with it, and I got that as one of my main presents, and my dad actually got that for me, so thank you, Dad. I also got a few brooches from Fable. I really love their brooches, and I wanted to get a few for my collection because I have got a few, but I wanted to get some more. So I have the little blue tit, I have the horse, which is really lovely, and lastly I have the bunny as well, and they are just so pretty. They are really lovely. They're enamel brooches, and they just look so detailed, and they're just so nice. I see people wearing them in their hair, I see people just putting them on their clothes or pinning them to scarves, things like that, and they're just really nice, and they are again very much the aesthetic that I'm trying to go for these days. And the packaging is so pretty as well. I think it's made to look like a matchbox, and it has really lovely illustrations on it, and it says everyone has a story. So the packaging is just really beautiful too, and I just think their things are so nice. They're really good quality, and yet they're quite affordable as well, so it's a really nice brand if you like kind of very whimsical things that are inspired by nature as well. My mum also got me this scarf. This is a silk scarf, and this has a pattern of rabbits on it, and it has blue detailing, and it also has little flowers on it as well. It's really sweet, and like I said, I really like their scarves, and this one really spoke to me. I just loved the bunnies on it. I thought it was so sweet, and I just absolutely love it. I also got some new makeup for my birthday. A makeup artist that I follow called Lisa Elleridge, who is a very famous celebrity makeup artist, had launched a new collection of makeup, and I'd seen these lip glosses and I really wanted them. I also saw some blushes, but at the time they were sold out. So basically I have these two lip glosses. The first one I have is called Muse, and Muse is like a soft nudie powdery pink. It's very, very pretty, and it's a very nice everyday colour. And then the other one I have is this one, and it's called Songbird. And Songbird is a bit more lighter. It's a bit more of a paler kind of nude than Muse is, but they're very pretty kind of wearable everyday colours. And then I also had really wanted a couple of her blushes because they look really good. They were like a cream liquid blush, and I love cream blushes. I use them pretty much all the time now, but they were out of stock. So what happened was my mum messaged Lisa Elleridge and just said, you know, are you going to be bringing them back? My daughter is really like a big fan of you. Because of her visual impairment, she always takes your advice as gospel. She really is a big fan of your videos and just really likes your content. And she actually said, I'm going to find out if we've got any available and I'm going to send them to you for your daughter for her birthday. And she did send them for my birthday. So I have this one, which is called Dante's Dream, which is a very nice light nude pink, but it has kind of a slightly brown undertone, like a very slight brown undertone, which makes it a little bit more like a wearable kind of colour. And then the other one that she sent me was this one, Pink Soap, which was another one that I'd seen that I really wanted. And Pink Soap is like a light kind of powdery rose pink, so it's a very kind of feminine, very kind of nice, just flattering colour, and it works on a lot of skin tones apparently. So I actually have these as well, although these weren't actually from my mum, they were from Lisa Elleridge, so thank you so much, Lisa Elleridge, for sending those to me. You made my day so much better because, you know, it's not every day you get sent stuff from Lisa Elleridge, so thank you so much. And lastly, from my mum, she got me something from Jo Malone. So she got me a scented candle, and I know this because she was with me when she bought it, because I'd seen them in the shop and I really liked them, and she said she's gonna get me one for my birthday. So basically, Jo Malone have a range of scented candles that are in collaboration with mental health charities, and the proceeds from this particular candle, or a certain percentage, goes towards different mental health charities, and they have beautiful artwork on them. This is the candle. It's beautiful. It's got this most amazing artwork on it, and it is in peony and moss, and this is such a nice summer scent, and it's just the most gorgeous smell. Like, I love anything with peonies in it. It just smells absolutely amazing. And like I said, yeah, this one is very special because this particular collection of candles, I think there's 4 in total, they go to various different mental health charities, and I think they go to all gardening initiatives that help with mental health charities. But it's a really interesting project, and I just thought they were such beautiful candles, and I really wanted to get one, so my mum bought me this one for my birthday. They are just the most beautiful candles, and to be honest, I never ever buy myself luxury candles. Like, the only time I get anything like this is for my birthday, so I always feel like I've had a real treat when I get one of these. So that is everything that I got for my birthday this year. I really hope you enjoyed it and you enjoyed seeing the different things that I got, and maybe it gave you inspiration for a birthday that you've got yourself coming up. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much everyone for your really lovely messages over on my Instagram on my birthday, and also on my Facebook page and my Twitter. It was really lovely reading all your lovely messages, and thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys!